If you think Go High Level is too complicated to learn, you are watching outdated tutorials. The platform has changed so much, and honestly, people are still trying to do it the old way, which is the wrong way. I'm gonna strip away all the confusion and show you the simplest path to getting a business started on High Level in under an hour. We're gonna be skipping the fluff, the outdated systems, and the complicated workflows. By the end of this, you will have your system live and running. Let's get started. Of course, when you open up Go High Level for the first time and you see everything all at once, it's going to be overwhelming. That's why you should just get in, start building, trying things out, click around, break some things, because the familiarity is going to come from doing, not just studying. And when it comes to which plan you should sign up with, well, I'm going to break this down very simply. I highly recommend you start out with the $97 per month option, because this is going to give you 3 sub-accounts, meaning you can set up your business, then 2 more, which is very handy. That way, if you get a business on, they can cover your subscription, and then you can always upgrade whenever you want to a higher plan if you need more sub-accounts. So that is the easiest, most affordable way to do this. So what we're going to be covering in this video is everything that High Level shows in this Launchpad or this setup guide, because this genuinely is the fastest way to set up Go High Level for anything that you are going to be using it for. So you have the foundations like creating a contact, creating a funnel, multiple channel communications, starting an email campaign, any kind of nurture sequence, automated booking appointments, and the sales pipeline. Then you have marketing and lead gen with your social media and your customer outreach, then sales and conversions. You can make a live chat for your website or manage social media DMs inside the CRM, then website and monetization, where you can set up a website, or you can migrate one from WordPress. And finally, e-commerce, where you can create products, courses, collect payments, and generate invoices. So let's get started. High Level has been adding a ton of new features, but overall it is still a CRM. So right here you have your contacts page where you can import an entire list of your leads or contacts, and then create smart lists for those leads and contacts based on multiple different criteria. So I have a hot leads list filtered by them being in the stage hot lead for my marketing pipeline. I'm going to show you the pipelines later, so don't worry, we're going to get into that. But here's another example of a smart list for a contact which has not opened an email in over a month. So that is the first 2 steps in our Launchpad. Okay, create a new contact and import a contact. Now every business is going to need a high converting landing page. So you can build one from scratch with the drag and drop template, or you can legit use AI and it will build it all for you in seconds. And this is the vibe coder that is just absolutely amazing. I mean, it is mind blowing, but if you do want to use the templates, there's thousands of them. Here's just one, for example. This is a template that High Level has already built out for you, and you can just customize it to make it match your business. You've then got multi-channel communication. This is huge because this means you don't need to be juggling different phones and different apps to communicate with your customers inside of High Level. You can just set up email services to communicate with your customers. Inside of High Level, you can set up email services by creating a dedicated domain that gives you better deliverability rather than sending it from your direct email provider, because this basically protects your domain as it stays right there. Then right in here, you can buy phone numbers inside of High Level that you can make calls with inside an app, or just message your customers or your contacts. And that looks just like this. As you see, this is an example of a conversation I was having on WhatsApp, and in any channel that you connect will show up here, and you just switch to a different one and it all shows up in one seamless place. And this is great too if you want to connect AI chatbots to do all of the messaging for you. Once you have these set up, specifically your emails, you can launch a campaign that looks like this, where you set up custom emails to promote your business to all of your leads, contacts, and customers. Here's just one example that I got from a template. Once again, I've already built this out for you, and you can customize it directly inside of High Level with all these templates. But as you see right here, these are the templates you can choose from, and you can even build ones with AI by just telling it what you want to create, then have it manage your campaign. So the next page is nurturing leads with automated drip campaigns. This one is absolutely crazy. So once again, you can either build with AI, which is amazing, or you can just go in and do it yourself. And that's right here where you can choose from many of the templates they have, like this one, for example, a customer appointment confirmation reminder, where it has a trigger, sends an email, waits a day, sends another email. This is a really basic one, but they can get absolutely crazy. Like this one right here, the lead nurture that detects whether they replied or not, was positive or negative. It even connects a call and sends a voicemail automatically. And this is just the tip of the iceberg with workflows. But basically it means you don't have to hire an assistant or an admin to be running all of these actions manually. Next up is booking appointments with automated scheduling. You can create calendars inside of GoHighLevel for any reason: personal booking, round robin, classes, large events with a speaker, general events, services, really anything. You even have special service menus where you can schedule rooms and have equipment. So here's an example of what the calendar would look like when you build it. Okay, someone comes in, opens your link, selects a day and time. All of this is customizable in the way of a form. And then you can change all this. Then they can click schedule, and then it shows up on your calendar. So there's no more manual creation of appointments. And there's a lot of different settings that you can change from this. Okay, so meeting location, availability, booking rules. And these are advanced settings for the form. Okay, so you got payments, notifications, and reschedule policies. And you can sync this all up to one calendar, whether that be on Google or Outlook. So you get everything in one place and everything is organized. Now, finally, on the foundational. So if you're interested in high level and you like what you're seeing, but you're really not sure where to start, well, I have a free community you can join. It's going to help you with all of this. And it's very simple. All you have to do is use my 30-day free trial link right down below to get access to all of my bonuses, which I'm about to show you. Again, these are all free, but that way you can get the hand-holding you need to learn how to set up your system, support, and sell it. Because if you can't sell it, you can't make any money. So check this out. I'm talking an entire private community full of winners. We even run challenges where we can help you out and guide you through this process. Okay, all of the video trainings and resources and pre-built out systems so you can get faster, sales scripts. We literally have everything in here to help you succeed. But most importantly, we have up to 7 live coaching calls, even ones with me where you can talk to me and you can attend them, as you see, for free. And we have all kinds of other amazing coaches in here, and you get access to all of them for free. And this is great because this is what's going to help you take it to the next level. You can also message me whenever you want. So this is all free. Again, you get access right down below with that 30-day free trial. If they're running any sort of promos, make sure you snag those ASAP because they're amazing. But one of the things too that's so incredible about this, guys, if you're a beginner and you're like, I'm not really sure, you can try this out for free for 30 days. And if you don't like it, then you can leave. Now, the community and everything will always be free. Obviously, you'd have to pay for high level, but you'll never have to pay me anything because you're using high level under me, and high level pays me to help you learn the software. Okay, so it's as simple as that. It's a no-brainer offer. You get access to literally $15,000 worth of bonuses for free just for using an AI-powered software that's already amazing. It is a no-brainer. And the cool part is you can try it for free. And I'm that sure that you're going to like this. So again, hope you're enjoying the video. If you have any questions about this, drop them down below. But if you're interested, go down below, sign up, and I'll see you in my community. Let's get back to the video. Setup, you can accelerate deal closures with a streamlined sales pipeline. Now, hardly any other CRMs or softwares that have all these features, and almost all of them have a pipeline. But personally, I still think High Levels is the absolute best. And if you want, you can create a pipeline with multiple different stages and multiple different opportunities can flow through it, and AI can create this for you. Then what you can do is you can add contacts inside specific opportunities, but the best part is the UI. You can literally just drag them into different stages or filter what status you want or automate the entire thing. This way you will never leave any money on the table because you can come in here and just see everyone that's in your business flow. All right, so moving on to marketing and lead generation, this is really important because this is where you can connect every single one of those social media platforms into High Level and schedule and create multiple posts and basically run your entire social media from one place. That also goes for the ad planner, which is a place where you can see your Google, Facebook, and LinkedIn ads all in one place, which is amazing. This last part is about the SMS campaign. It's basically one of the many bulk actions you can do on the contacts list. When you select contacts, you can bulk send text messages to all of them. If you have a phone number, you can add it here. You can even pick from one of the templates, add your phone number, type in your message, and you can send all of them at once or use like drip mode, which is super powerful for not getting blocked. But also you have to make sure you check this box so you're always staying compliant. Okay, so now moving on to sales and conversions. This chat widget you can add on your website is actually going to be run by an AI agent like this. You know these bubbles that pop up and you can talk to them? Well, usually they're a live agent or like customer support, but mine in High Level actually runs on an AI agent that I created. And you can do that on the AI agents page, either for voice, so it can talk, or conversation, all text-based conversations. And when you create one, it can be based off a simple form or it can be very complex, but either way, it is amazing. And once again, High Level has a ton of different templates you can choose from, but I'll just show you the appointment booking page. Just set up some of the rules, select which channels you want to respond on, then click over to the bot training where you can add a knowledge base, all of your company's information, and that way it can scrape the website, read documents, and know exactly what the business is offering. Then you go to bot goals controls, which is where it's going to prompt its personality, get all of its information, and then give it the tools to have access to. Now, this is the next part of the Launchpad. It's talking about Facebook and Instagram DMs. It's basically just talking about one of the many different platforms that you can connect inside of GoHighLevel. Moving on to website and monetization, this one is talking about building a website or migrating a website. And that's really just talking about the options from either migrating a WordPress website into HighLevel or building one. And with AI, you can recreate really easily, so it's absolutely amazing. But the main difference being a website is where you can see multiple pages versus a funnel, which is really just one that's built to convert. This is typically one page where people take a specific action and go down each step of the sequence. Just like funnels, you can build one from scratch or use these drag and drop templates that are equally as easy, or AI can just build it all for you, which is just absolutely amazing. But the Vibe Coder can also do e-commerce sites, which is just incredible. There's so many resources for you to use if you want to start doing an e-commerce store. First, you can create products with their own specific information, pricing, different variations. You can do SEO, add stuff into Stripe. You can also import products if you have Stripe right in here. Next is going to be the memberships and course platform. You can build a client portal that people get memberships to, log into, and you can sell different courses, info products, and a bunch of other stuff inside of a community. So it's like an alternative to school, but much better and cheaper. I just made one randomly for example, but this is what it would look like. Now, how do you sell those products and courses? By integrating one of the payment processor options directly inside of GoHighLevel. And you can create payment links as you see here, or you can create an invoice that looks just like this. Whichever one you prefer, the payment link just collects directly from their credit card and an invoice just gives them a document. So if it's with physical products or digital products, you might need that. So there's lots of things you can do within the GoHighLevel platform. But there's also documents and contracts that people can sign up, hint, hint, cancel your DocuSign. They can also place orders on products and a bunch of other stuff with recurring subscriptions. And you can get a list of all the transactions that happen inside your business and everything inside the Launchpad. So you're basically ready to go with anything you need. It's all just right there in the website login. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you got a lot of value out of this. If you're interested in HighLevel, go down below, get that 30-day free trial, get all your bonuses. But also, if you have any questions for me and you want me to answer directly, just drop them in the comments down below and I will take care of it. What I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna link a video at the end of this video. It's going to be a super in-depth tutorial on HighLevel. It's super long, but it's just gonna start walking you through all of this in depth. And yes, it's extremely long, but I'm doing this so you can see how every single thing works. And it's going to give you just a much higher level overview of all of this. So I really recommend you watch it. So thanks again for watching. Drop a comment down below if you have any questions. Sign up with HighLevel if you're interested, but most importantly, watch the video that pops up right now.